Todd is great and he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning show.
Knock,
knock, knock, knock, knock. What is
knock.
a delay? The delay makes me want to fight people. No, not really, but it is irritating. It never used to happen.
Violence is never the answer, Todd. We can always solve all our problems with our words.
What it is, what it do. The first episode of Todd and Joe Morning Show for March. That's right. I did that quick in my head. Right?
Oh, yeah. Well, because
No.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
No, it'll be the second.
It'll be the second episode of March.
See, look, we're trying to be productive and stay ahead of the game, and I think it's screwing us up more than if we just.
I kind of feel like we're just like in time travel because,
we're just
like think about this. At some point, one of us is gonna pass away, but then we're gonna live on like an extra week because we'll have a pre-recorded episode.
That's true. That's good.
All right. So,
what it do, everybody? You know
we're
who
gonna
we
kick
brought
off
you by?
today.
Who we brought to you by? Yeah, tell us, Joe.
So
Joe.
So Todd. Sorry, a little frog in my throat.
Todd.
If I wanted to go to a local establishment that had any one of my hopes and dreams in the cannabis industry, I would probably hop in my car, sober, of course.
Yes.
Drive out to Onondaga Boulevard. What were those digits, Todd?
Officially 4658 Onondaga Boulevard, next to Wegmans, behind the Blizzard.
Yes, in Syracuse. And I would trot my happy ass into Joe's Buds, because let me tell you, just go to their website. It's right there at the bottom, right below me. joesbudsny.com. They have anything you could want: ingestibles, combustibles, bluntables, smokables, hittables, bittables. Everybody want to get rid of the. Oh, it's crazy! It's crazy. Heat. That took a lot out of me. Hang on.
I see this. Let's take a minute here for you, okay?
All right.
You good?
All right, good. Thank you.
Now?
Thank you.
Better?
So yeah, for all your cannabis needs, head out to Joe's Buds.
Oh man! Hold on a quick second. I got to put something over this window. It's too bright.
Yeet. Oh fuck! All right, we are going to. Let's see. Oh, this one Todd will like.
I'm back.
Oh,
Didn't really work
you're
out
back.
as
You're
well as I
back.
wanted
Okay. All right.
to.
All right. So, Todd started to tell me something. I told him, stop. No, I don't know anything about this. Let's save it for the podcast. So, Todd.
This December.
Let it loose. Okay.
Shrek 5 will be released. Okay? They put out a teaser trailer yesterday. We do have that. It's coming from a different whatever, so I don't think we'll get flagged for it. So let me share my screen here. There we are.
Rebel Radio.
All right. This is from Slurp.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Dad! Who's making this stuff?
Not me!
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only in theaters. Christmas 2026. Hey, Slurpads.
Okay.
Yep. I'm sorry. I guess it's next December. But still, regardless of all that, Shrek 5. But I don't know.
What's the
The big-
controversy?
Apparently, which I don't see it really, or it's so minute that people are just being stupid. Apparently, a lot of people are very angry that they changed the animation style. I actually legitimately saw somebody this morning on Facebook post a fucking petition, like we are changing, one of those fucking things,
Yeah.
to
Change.org.
whoever the parent company is to change back the animation. It's like, listen, like, let me, fucking, when did the first Shrek? Hold on, Shrek. So the first Shrek came out in fucking 2001.
Right, but like I don't. What's the big difference in the animation? I didn't really.
I
see.
have a feeling the difference is that it got cleaned up, that no style change actually happened, that they just were like, hey, it's 2025, going to be 2026 when this comes out, so let's just clean up the animation on it. Let's just make it look sharper and crisper and cleaner, not change any actual style of it. It's not like we went from like Ninja Turtles 87 to the ones they did in like 2000s and shit, where the style was blatantly different on every
Right.
aspect.
You're talking
They
more
just-
like what they did with like Toy Story. Like Toy Story is
they
like
just evolved it.
right. Like even with X-Men 97, like they modeled the animation after the original. It's much cleaner, much sharper.
Exactly. Everybody does it. I mean, if you think about it, by the time the movie comes out, it'll be 25 years since the first one.
Right.
The evolution of animation and CGI in 10 years is amazing, let
Right.
alone 20.
Right.
And again, if they literally changed the style, if they were like, hey, we're going to make Shrek fucking anime,
Yeah, right.
okay, like that's a funny image. It's like when they did the Family Guy episode like that.
Right.
And like something like
The
that.
South Park one.
Yeah, absolutely. Be like, oh, what the fuck, but like they're not ruining anybody's childhood or remembering
Right.
anything. Like it's literally just being like, it's 2025, 2026. We're just cleaning it up to make it look nice. That's all we're fucking doing. And even if you look at like the original Shrek movies, like that animation was, it's not like it came from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, and I'm not, not trying to whatever thing. There's so much going on in this country right now of just craziness that the amount of concern people have over animation of a fucking Shrek movie is mind-boggling to me. And I'm not saying everybody should, do this, do that, but like it's just funny to be like, there's a lot going on right now, and this is what people are concerned about. This is what people are, flipping out about and trying to like start petitions about. Like that to me is like, what the fuck
Retarded.
is the problem? Yeah, dude, it really is. There's a lot more. And again, I'm not saying get involved in every God-given thing that's happening in the world right now, but like there's a lot more shit to be mad about or to be upset about or to be happy about or to be fucking whatever about than a movie that's been around for 25 years, which is amazing in itself.
Yeah. So that means we average a Shrek movie every 5 years, even though I know that's not been like the release of them.
Yeah. And I'll have to say, like, none of them have been like, it hasn't got to that point where you're like, oh god, fuck another Shrek movie. Like it's always.
I mean, I think it's because I'm gonna look right now because I feel like it's probably been over 10 years. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So, dude, the first 4 came out in a 9-year period.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you had Shrek came out in 2001, Shrek 2 came out in 2004, Shrek the Third came out in 2007, and then Shrek Forever After came out in 2010. So it's been 16 years since we got one. So like they went real heavy, and
And then they're like, nothing.
then nothing.
And those fucking actors are probably like, yo, we need some cash. We want some easy
Right.
cash. We can't really act it like we old.
Right.
Well, not Zendaya, obviously. But that's cool. You know, I like her as an actress in most of them.
Yeah, Zendaya's great.
Excited to see her, you know, in the role of like a voice actress, especially with like Mike Myers and Cameron Diaz, fucking Eddie
I
Murphy.
feel like she's done animation before.
She probably has. She seems like the type of person that, yeah, it's kind of been around all the types of acting.
Right.
That one with like the pizza dude. Anyway, it's like that fucking episode of Supernatural. Cass watching porn.
I like the Scooby-Doo episode.
That was a great episode as well. I think my favorite is the one where Dean is scared of everything. And the cat jumps out of the fucking locker. Just that scream that he did. And, oh, that was scary. Like, it was just a fan.
One of my favorite Dean moments is when he comes out the shower and goes, "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
And then the Eye of the Tiger.
The full clip of that is fantastic.
Oh, it's so good.
So, like, my girlfriend was into that show. Now we're just sidetrailing, but you know how I kind of got into it, but in a weird way. So she loves that show. She's watched it since its conception, since it was starting, since back in the day. So she would watch it when I wasn't home. I'd get home, she turned it off because she felt like it was something I wouldn't want to watch. Now, from the outside looking in, I see two pretty boys driving around in a fucking Impala. Yeah, this is probably a show I'm not going to want to watch. Just as like a, you know, like strictly fucking basing this on, you know, what it appears to me. So one day she wasn't home and I was flipping through and it was on, and it happened to be the episode The French Connection. I have a soft spot for anybody that breaks that fourth wall, that can make fun of themselves as a show, can go outside of that, whatever. So when they did that, and that was the first episode I actually sat down and fully watched, I was like, okay, I want to watch more of this because it was kind of a cool concept. I didn't know what was going on.
Because that's got to be like what, like season 3?
Yeah, something like that. So it's
like you're into it by
then. You know, like Cass is there, but it's, you know, I'm trying to figure out like, oh, he's Cass, but then when he's Misha, like it's completely different and his voice is different, you know, like
no, that's no.
So
that is, so that's got to be like season 5 or 6. That's
actually I think it is, yeah. But you know, shit like literally picking on, you know, somebody because, you know, they're fucking like the actual one of the guys that wrote the show was, you know, Jim Beavers, you know, I mean, so it's like blatantly like pointing that shit out. You know, Family Guy has done it, fucking Futurama's done it, you know, like like when Bender was relocation program, they were calling him Billy West, and fucking Fry laughed. He was like, kind of name is Billy West, that sounds fake, you know, like that type of shit, you know, like
always like Bobby Singer, one of the producers' name is Bobby Singer, and like so I think it's, and then like Eric Kripke too, like they use his name for the one dude.
Yeah,
but they do work on The Boys, right?
Did you see that?
Well, that's what I was just to say. So Jim Beavers has already been on it. Jensen's already been on it. Now, this upcoming season, you got Misha coming and Jared Padalecki coming.
And see, it sucks because like we tried watching it and I just couldn't get into it.
Oh,
like
it's so good.
It's just something, I don't know, man. It was just too, I don't know. I
tried too like ultra violence.
It's not even that. I don't even know what it was. It was just something like I just couldn't really get into. But yeah, part of me was like, well, maybe I'll just watch that season. I don't give a shit if I don't know the rest of it. I just want to see all three of these guys back together again. But it's even like that, what the fuck was it I was watching? Doom Patrol on Max. There's a couple episodes that has Mark Shepard, Crowley.
Right.
And there's like one episode that has the fucking Rowena.
Okay.
So like that was kind of like random, you know, too, to be like, oh look, the fucking, you know, like no one from Supernatural is in this fucking show, but yet here's the King of Hell, and then one episode is fucking Mother. Like that's just like But
It's
anyway,
funny, like I've seen so many like actors in so many different things, and it's like, oh, where do I know that person from? Oh yeah, and then I'll look, I'm like, that's right, Supernatural. Like,
yep. My fucking girlfriend does the same fucking thing. She's like, oh, I think that one was in fucking an episode of Supernatural.
Yeah.
And she'll look it up and be like, oh, yep, she was blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or he was, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So, no, like, it definitely, they seem like, I mean, it was hard because, like, I knew of DJ Qualls because of, the late 90s. But when we started watching Z Nation, he was a pretty What's that?
He just got married. Who did he just get married to?
Damn it. The one dude that fucking Dean was with in like Purgatory and shit.
Yes, the vampire. Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, because he,
But that was the thing. I knew him more from like Z Nation, and then watched Supernatural, because in Z Nation he was actually a pretty big part of that whole series, because he was like doing the North fucking wherever. NORAD.
See, I knew him from Road Trip.
Yep.
And Hustle and Flow.
I never saw that, but Road Trip definitely.
Oh my god, dude. Hustle and Flow. So anybody who knows me knows I have affinity for hip hop, especially that mid 90s, early 2000s rap. And that was like towards like the peak of that Texas chop screw dirty South, like boom. Terrence Howard and I can never say her name. Tarja Houston.
Yeah.
So it's two of them. It's like this whole like pimp and hoe, but like he's making, and it's like that, making that dirty South like stuff. They later reunited for a show on Fox called Empire.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Which was like, it was very soap opera-y, but it was like about like this music mogul who like used to be on the streets, but like they reunited. So like it was about rap and everything. It was like also a great show, but like that DJ Qualls is like in it, and he's like the skinny white boy, like there. But like I didn't even know he was gay. Like I like no idea. But like that's so funny that the demon hunter, he was a werewolf, wasn't he?
Yeah, he turned werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf and vampire. It's like Twilight.
Less sparkly.
I don't know. They look pretty sparkly.
Oh, so do you have Ari or this guy this week?
I do not. I do not.
Then you know what that means, Joe?
It's time for
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
You know what's sad? Is that for whatever fucking reason, nobody's doing like world records anymore. I only found one so far. Like, I don't know. Fuck. I actually have a video for it too.
whoa.
Yeah, it's just like, what happened? Everyone for a while every news story was literally like world record for this, world record for stupidest this. But now all of a sudden it's like, anyway. A Michigan man bought his father a lottery ticket as a birthday gift, and it turned out to be a $1.1 million winner. The Macomb County man told Michigan lottery officials he bought a ticket for the December 14th Lotto 47 drawing at Liquorland on East 9 Mile Road. Oh, shit. His store with...
They're a mile away from 8 Mile.
Yeah, in East 9 Mile Road, a store with a special significance. I bought the ticket for my father as a birthday gift, he said. I don't buy tickets often, but when I do, I always buy them at Liquorland because I remember my father always bought tickets there when I was a kid. Probably buying a lot of other shit there too, my friend. The man presented his father with the ticket for his birthday. When my dad checked the ticket after the drawing, he had looked at it more than a few times to believe what he was seeing, the son recalled. The father and son said they plan on using the winnings to pay bills and invest in a business. What a memorable birthday gift for a son to give a father, Michigan Lottery Commissioner Suzanne Shrekili said. Topping this gift would be nearly impossible, but sharing such a wonderful memory and a jackpot win with your family is priceless. Be like, yo, bitch, give me that money. Give me half about that shit.
Like how pissed is that guy? Like, motherfucker. Like,
I'd be like, I thought about keeping that for myself.
Yeah. Oh no, I give you the wrong ticket, Dad. Here, I meant to give you this coupon to McDonald's. There you go.
Yeah, that expired 10 years ago.
So I when I went to Detroit for SummerSlam last year, I learned something. So we're driving, and I'm seeing all these Coney Island like hot dog places, like in Detroit, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, this makes absolutely no sense. Well, so back in like the 30s or whatever, when everybody came into Coney Island, I want to say it was the Greeks. A lot of the Greeks migrated from New York to Detroit because of the car industry. And a lot of their families were hot dog vendors in New York, so they became the hot dog vendors and opened up hot dog stands in Detroit. So Detroit has like this big like subculture of like Coney Island hot dogs.
But see, they don't have the Warriors, so I mean, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? No, that's weird as fuck. That would throw me off. Like that would,
because like, dude, because I remember we're driving and we're going, and I'm like, why are there? And everybody's like, I don't know. So I like Googled it. And I'm like, oh shit, like, who would have thought?
Yeah, no, that's it's odd, but hey, they have a little bit of New York and Detroit. I don't think it makes them any better, maybe worse. Regardless, let's talk about some golf.
Oh,
kinda.
I know how much you love sports.
Yeah, I used to play golf when I was a kid. When I was a young stoner, get all high and go fucking shoot 9 holes. Wasn't bad, actually. Sad part. But Billy Horschel fired a 5 under 66, means nothing to me, at some classic on Thursday in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. But his most impressive club work was his use of a wedge to wrangle a gator as he finished out the first round. He was going nowhere good, Horschel told reporters at PGA National Resort. The Grant, Florida native carded a par on number 6, his 15th hole of the day. Math is weird there. He then spotted a police officer unsuccessfully attempting to escort the gator away as he made his trek to number 7.
How did he try to escort the gator? Come here, sir. Come here.
Come on, gator.
Go,
shoot you.
Come on.
Horschel calmly walked towards the gator, which appeared to be close to 6 feet long. Fuck that shit. And stretched out his arm, touching the roaming reptile with his club face. The gator made a quick head snap towards the golfer before turning the other way. Horschel then followed the gator until it dropped into a nearby pond, which is true. I watched the video. I saw the gator coming across, Horschel said. The cop who was walking with us walked over there and tried to shoo him, not shoot, but shoo. But he didn't have anything to touch him. I was 30 yards away and grabbed a club and pushed him away.
So he's a hero, you're saying?
I guess so. Horschel.
Acknowledge him.
This one comes from Maine.
Oh.
Nothing really happens there except shit like this, apparently. No one was injured, but many potatoes were lost when a tractor trailer hauling a load of curly fries caught on fire on a main highway.
No!
The York Fire Department responded alongside Kittery fire crews when more than 30 calls came into 911 reporting a truck on fire on southbound Interstate 95. That's a lot of people calling 911. Bravo to them.
They wanted their curly fries, Todd.
It was quickly determined that the cargo was frozen curly French fries and not hazardous materials, although that's questionable depending on who they're being sold by. The York Fire Department said on social media, the firefighters used about 6,000 gallons of water to extinguish the flames, but the tractor trailer and its spud snack cargo were a total loss, firefighters wrote. There were no injuries resulting from the fire. Yes, there were. There was a whole truck of fucking French fries lost. That is
broken
a severe injury.
There's broken hearts. There are kids who are gonna want some curly fries. They're
Dude,
not
the
gonna have
price-
them for
Now,
$10.
because of this, the price of curly fries is going to go through the fucking roof.
It's gonna
No
be
one's
like
going to
eggs.
be able to afford their fucking curly fries. It's going to be like, yo, you can get a
Take
fucking
our
roast
eggs, you
beef
take our
sandwich
curly
for
fries. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Fuck
roast
you.
beef sandwich for $5. Oh, you want a side of curly fries? 30. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's gonna happen. Guess what, Joe? One more, and it's a world record. Hold on, because I actually have a video for it. So I believe this gentleman is a friend of ours that we've spoken of many times before. He is from Idaho. An Idaho man with multiple Guinness World Record titles for juggling brought his muscles into the mix by involving a 10-pound bowling ball and a balance board. David Rush, who holds the most concurrent Guinness World Record titles, we have spoken of him many times, put his strength and coordination to the ultimate test when he attempted the record for most juggling catches of a bowling ball and 2 balls on a balance board in 1 minute. He attempted the record during a visit to Guinness World Records headquarters in London. The hardest part wasn't just the juggling or the balancing, it was the combination of both, along with the added challenge of the bowling ball's weight and the board's instability, Rush wrote online. Rush said there was an added challenge of not being able to use the balance board he practiced with, as it was too large for easy travel. Now, I'm assuming that he probably has some money with Guinness. I don't know if you get money with world records. Regardless, though, like you could have just shipped it. I guarantee if you got a hold of like Guinness World Records headquarters, you're like, hey, it's David Rush. You know, I'm a loser that's won a bunch of shit. Can I ship my balance board to you? So when I come over there to do this, it's there, the one I've practiced with.
Or have their judge come to him.
Yeah, that too. Come to Idaho, get a potato. They're not going up in flames like in Maine. Fuck you, Maine, ruining curly fries. Anywho, every time I caught the bowling ball, the board would slide across the rolling what?
Hmm?
Oh, every time I caught the bowling ball, the board would slide across the rolling rock, which must be the thing that you balance the board on, not just beer. Or the floor, creating a super slippery surface. It felt like I was juggling on ice, he said. Despite the challenges, Rush managed to set the record with 243 catches. And like I said,
Jesus
I
Christ.
got a video of it. That's right.
Let's see it.
It was funny because I think at first, dude busted.
Let's carry on with the record breaking. What are you going to do for us now? So the next Guinness World Records title is.
Fast forward a little bit because I know he just does.
In other words, this is hard. Sounds it. Yeah, I didn't understand a word of that, David, but I'm going to trust my instincts and get on board. You know that. Oh yeah, no. If you want to do this, hold on an arm, pretty nice and tight. Nice and tight. Yeah. Left foot first. Yeah. And then the right, and then try to balance.
Whoa. Which one's the guy attempting to break it?
We don't know what's going to happen. Next question, David. What's the most difficult thing about this record? It is juggling the bowling ball. And why is that? Bowling ball has to be.
To achieve is 100. David, are you ready?
I am. Okay.
10-pound bowling ball.
Jesus.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh. I said it.
Jesus.
So we're probably not
Christ.
going to watch this whole thing.
All right.
So you had an idea of what this dude was doing. That is.
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
All right. So, Todd,
Joe.
why don't you take a rip of your little vaporizer? And we're
Turn it
gonna
on.
talk about some facts that'll fuck you up.
Fucked up facts. Oh, did I share that one that I found? I think I did.
Now you're gonna like this one. All right.
So can I throw this one? Did you see the one I put in the fucking chat yesterday? I know you've been busy with work. About the chocolate sprinkles.
No.
Okay, so in the Netherlands, an estimated 750,000 chocolate sprinkle and butter sandwiches known as hagelslag are consumed daily.
Oh.
So people are taking fucking chocolate sprinkles like you would put on ice cream in Denmark and put it on buttered bread.
Huh. That's fucking weird.
So, what do you got for us in the fucked up fact?
Okay. All right, you'll like this one. You probably know a lot of these, but there are some really strange similarities between the Lincoln and Kennedy assassinations. Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. JFK was elected to Congress in 1946. Lincoln was elected president in 1860. JFK was elected in 1960. The names Lincoln and Kennedy each contain 7 letters. Both presidents were shot on a Friday. Both were shot in the head. Both successors were named Johnson. Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson, who succeeded Kennedy, was born in 1908. Lincoln was shot in a theater, and Kennedy's assassin was captured while hiding out in a theater. Ooh, creepy.
It is creepy.
All right. All right. And here's one more. This is going to fuck with you. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire and the printing press. Oxford began teaching students all the way back in 1096, whereas the Aztec Empire began at least 100 years later. The printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg in 1439. So the first 350 years of Oxford students were learning from handwritten books. And here's one more. You'll like this one. If you think about it, the brain named itself. Ooh. Yeet! Yeet! Yeah!
Yeah, that's, yep. Yeah, yep.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. Got a few more things. Things you could say. Another things you could say. And then we do have Stump Joe. Changed up a little bit. A little more trivia-ish, but not anything crazy. Not asking you, like, what the fucking longitude and latitude of, like, you know, Juneau, Alaska is or anything like that.
137 and 96.
I kind of want to see where that leads to. Let's see. What'd you say? 137, 96. We'll find out where that puts you in a little bit. So here are things you could say both during a job interview or during sex.
Okay.
I've got great oral skills.
Yeah.
I'm highly efficient.
Ooh.
I'm always up for the challenge.
Go on.
Now, is this a solo assignment or will I be working with others?
Ooh.
I contribute well in a group setting, but really shine independently. I'm willing to start at the bottom. Being late will result in termination.
Ooh. Wow. Yo. That would fuck up. Sheesh.
You You know, it's funny. is
No
I didn't
yeet.
really
Sheesh. Sheesh.
hold on. Whew.
Is this the segment that you made me like cry on last week too?
Oh yeah, that did fucking stump Joe. Yep, sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
we gotta switch it up next week. I know how to multitask and handle multiple positions.
Okay.
This is my first time. I was self-employed before. I can perform well under pressure.
Under pressure.
I've had a lot of experience in this position.
Oh.
I want to make sure you're completely satisfied. Your pleasure is important to me.
Fuck yeah. High
And our
five.
last one is, I always come on time. Things you could say. That's just what we're calling it.
Pete, wait.
Things you can say.
Termination.
All right.
Oh, you fucker.
North by 96. How does longitude and latitude work again?
I don't fucking know. I'm not Indiana Jones. Ask your dog. They're degrees.
Right. Yeah, but it's like north and east too, though. Okay. Longitude north. 137. Our latitude, longitude 96. Google map.
Do them north and west.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I did. Sounds
Okay.
like-
Where do you put me?
Enter the box below. Click on Google Map.
What numbers did I say?
Huh. It's like sending, unless somehow you fucking nailed where I live, it's not sending me to, like, it's like, click on Google Maps.
All right, call the airstrike in now.
Nope, that's a parcel in North Dakota.
He said parcel.
Let's see here. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I don't know. It's not as easy as it should be.
All right, Humpty Dumpty, stump me.
All right. What famous pop band was called Kara's Flowers up until 2001?
Destiny's Child.
Nope. It is Maroon 5.
Oh.
Weird, right? What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story?
That would be Lilo and Stitch.
No, The Lion King.
That's bullshit because it is based on something. So I call foul.
Well, I think it means like Aladdin is based on, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit.
But that's what, okay. Still, I'm calling a void to that
Okay.
because
So
it's
you're a
based
nerd.
on him.
I think you should know this one.
It's him.
How many Harry Potter books and movies are there? Hint, they're not the same number.
No, they're not. There's 7 books, 8 movies.
Yes, sir. Mickey Mouse almost went by a different name. What was it?
Oh, God, I know this too. It is because I played the fucking game.
Weird fucked up name. Starts with an M though.
Is it Monty?
Close. It was Mortimer.
Mortimer, yes, that's what it was.
Mortimer Mouse. Weird. Directing Schindler's List gave who their first Oscar for Best Picture?
Oh, fuck. Does their name start with an S? Steven Spielberg.
Yes, sir. This one I had no clue. Who was the actor to first portray James Bond?
Oh, so we had. Hang on.
It's not who you think it was.
No, I know it. What is their name? First name begin with
B.
D.
B as in boy.
I think he only did one movie too.
Yes.
Because he was before Roger Moore. Then you had Connery, Dalton. I think it was Connery again, Bronson. Daniel Craig, I don't remember.
His name is Barry Nelson.
Yeah.
In 1954, an American TV adaptation of Casino Royale featured American Barry Nelson as Jimmy Bond. Jimmy. What fucking name is that?
So I actually heard today, so this will be last week by the time this comes out, that so the Broccoli family is the family that owns the rights to the James Bond stuff, that they finally came to terms with Amazon and MGM, so now Amazon and MGM are going to just be in control of James Bond.
Interesting.
I'm curious, like, I think James Bond would be well suited for like a very like high quality like TV show, like 10 episode kind of like spy thriller. Like, I think that'd be a great way to like do that. And even like the other 00 agents and stuff, and like you have a lot of characters. Like, it's a very character rich world, and some of the comic adaptations have been really, really, really fucking great.
Yeah, they're good movies. I'm not really a big kind of like action guy, but I do enjoy like the James Bond movies. I really like Pierce Brosnan as Bond, to be honest with you.
Right.
Well,
he was like, so my dad, he was a huge Bond guy, and like I remember going to like and seeing, I want to say a Timothy Dalton one in the theater. Maybe it wasn't in the theater, but like I remember like, and like him going out on the Connery ones and everything else. But like Pierce Brosnan, like because of GoldenEye and how big GoldenEye was for our childhood, kind of cemented like that as James Bond for us, even though majority of our lives it's been Daniel Craig.
That's true. Yeah. I'm still trying to find where you're located.
How did you feel about the Daniel Craig Bonds, those series? I loved them.
They weren't too bad. I don't know. Like, it's one of those things too, where sometimes it's hard when they like portray like Bond as like this specific type of person, right, and then kind of go outside that mold, because it's like it hasn't like, oh, it wasn't like two movies like. Since Bond was, you know, whatever, it was always like the tall, dark, and handsome, you know, fucking kind of like whatever. And then like it kind of like wasn't. So it's weird sometimes when you kind of switch that around. You're just like, wow,
Right.
bitches. But they weren't terrible. You know, it's something they don't beat to death, which is nice. Even though if you look back, the amount of Bond movies that they are, a lot of people are like, yeah, they have. It's like, not really, because it's taken a long time for those movies to come out. You know, like they always change shit up. It's not like the fucking
Right.
like Star Wars movies where it was like, okay, here's a bunch, and then here's a bunch more, and then here's a bunch more, and it's only been like 6 years. Here's like 30 movies, and you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
So yeah, but we got to continue with Stump Joe, and you got to tell me, by law, every citizen of Kentucky must do what annually?
But
It's weird to have it as a law. It's something you should just do on a semi-regular basis.
go get a checkup.
Take a bath.
Oh,
So
once
by
a year.
law, every citizen of Kentucky must, yes, once a year, take a bath.
Well, there's a world record somebody can go for.
Yep. What is the oldest toy in the world? Don't overthink it, because it was something where I'm like, but then I was like, yeah, it's actually a pretty simple answer if you kind of like think about simple toys.
Well, I was
when you
gonna
were a
say
kid.
like a rock or a ball. So,
A stick.
okay, yeah, yeah.
You're in the same ballpark.
That's,
How many herbs and spices are in Colonel Sanders' original KFC recipe?
yeah. Oh, 13.
11.
I was gonna say 11.
All right. Last one. Which condiment was used as medicine during the 1830s?
Ketchup.
It was. You're correct. An Ohio physician named John Cook Bennett claimed that tomato ketchup could cure ailments such as indigestion, diarrhea, and rheumatism. He even sold tomato pills made from ketchup as a medicine. However, this use of ketchup declined in popularity as more effective medical treatments were developed. So, I successfully managed to stump Joe today.
You did. Fuck.
I need to get a better bell. That bell was crap. The bell sucked, Joe. It sucked.
I'm a disappointment.
You are not. It's the first time I've been able to stump you. See, it's a game for both of us because you want to win and not be stumped, and I hate to say it like this because it sounds terrible. Like I want you to lose so I can stump you.
You asshole.
I love you, but I want you to lose that game.
Asshole.
So yeah, I think we have like Joe like 3, Todd 1 or some shit now. All right. Got anything else, Joe, or should we wrap it up with the old Carlin quotes?
I think it's Carlin time.
It is Carlin time. We're getting towards the end of this. I'm on page 14 of 15. So yeah, it's almost up.
We'll find our next
our next victim.
wordsmith to give us advice.
All right. The only difference between lilies and turds is whatever difference humans have agreed upon. And I don't always agree. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
We're all fucked. It helps to remember that.
Yeah, we are.
Yep. We drink too much, smoke too much, spend too recklessly, laugh too little, drive too fast, get too angry, stay up too late, get up too tired, read too little, watch TV too much. We all have multiplied our possessions but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, not life to years.
Wow.
People who see life as anything more than pure entertainment are missing the point.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
And this, I don't know. Some people might get a little upset with this, but it's Carlin, so it's expected. Why is it that most of the people who are against abortion are people you wouldn't want to fuck in the first place? Carlin Quotes.
Todd.
Do you know, like, eventually, hopefully down the road, we like have a Patreon, and when we do the Patreon, we should do like movie commentaries where we watch a movie, but like, you know, record like you and I our reaction to it, and do like Dogma or do like a Carlin stand up and shit like that. Like, I think that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we should. People can pay us
But-
because we deserve.
But
to be
again,
paid.
if you need bud, you want that herb that's sticky, icky, head on down to Joe's Buds. Go to Joe's Buds or joesbudsny.com. Pre-order
Full
your shit
menu
so it's
there.
ready. And you might see a little poster of some beautiful faces there. You might see that. Yeah, it might happen.
There's two there.
Yeah. Send us a picture of you with us at Joe's Buds. Let's see who the first person is. First person is I'm in the process of trying to set us up with like an online store. The first person to send us that, I will send a free shirt to.
Fuck yeah. I like
I
it.
will-
Yeah. Send us a picture of yourself
With
the poster.
poster. I want to see if this actually happens. That'll be fun. All right.
We
So
love you. We'll be back next week.
Tuesdays, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Sporadically, Wrestle Fandom After Dark. Every Monday, 7 a.m. You have us. Usually 7 a.m. Sometimes I forget to post. Garrett, anything you want to tell us about?
Give it to me.
That was a penis.
Give it to me. I'll take all of it. It's amazing. Give
He
it
will
to me.
take all of it. He will take all the penis. I am Naked Joey Stones.
I'm Dr. Keeforkian. Oh yeah, I'm the one doing this shit.
Yeah, you're in control, bud.
Knock knock.
Knock, knock.
These bitches. Oh god, run away.